do you open about, and I've been invited to a lot of different activities, but how do you open up about selling barbecue sauce? I may need some help. I had some of the sauce today. I sort of dipped that barbecue in it, and the damn stuff's good. And I'll tell you what, I'm a now salesman. And I'm congratulating all the people who've been involved in this activity. And again, it's a reflection of the legacy of what we are about as a country. And that's what's going to make us and continue to make us great. It's not the big companies. No. It's the small businesses. And whether or not those small businesses succeed is a reflection of your community. So I'm asking you in every way I can ask you to get behind him and make sure he generates full success. And I tell you, with this name, Warrior Choice, I think he's going to do well. I think that just resonates with people. So I'm up here saying, all you people go out and buy a lot of bottles. And Augusta, you got a real entrepreneur here. We'll have to work out and make sure Ben sells a lot of this doggone great sauce here. I tell you, I might change my, maybe I can become a salesman now. I'm just thinking about Mark. Mark, you think I'll make it?
I think you can with some training.
Well, I tell you what, he says I'm trainable. At least that's the first step. So let's all reflect on this as being another American enterprise that makes us great. It reflects on his dedication, and I was just listening to the things he went through to make this thing happen. And let me tell you, I know a lot of small business guys. I'm in the banking business now, and I listen to those stories. And you have to have, just like you had in the military, you have to have absolute dedication. This is not an 8 to 4 job. That mind has to be working all the time. You have to be thinking about numbers. You ain't even thinking about who you're going to sell this stuff to. How do you generate these sales? How do you keep them? His wife is an accountant. How do you keep those numbers straight? In the banking business, you sleep and breathe numbers. And if the numbers are not right, you're not going to make it. So again, how successful he will be is not only a reflection of his hard work, but a reflection of your community. So I'm asking all of you to really get involved with this enterprise, make sure he's successful, help him message it, be his biggest cheerleader, be his biggest supporter, and just reflect the spirit of Augusta, Georgia, and the greatness of America. Amen. Because without small business, we don't have a country. Right. We don't have a country. If you look at the stats, in contrast to how many people work in big business versus small business, it's remarkably different. And I'm not going to give you a quote, but you know where most of the American people work in small business. And this is just an example of what is happening every day. But look at all the small businesses we lose because of some of the foolish policies in Washington now. And so we'll get through all this. The small businesses will come back. We'll succeed as a nation, and he will succeed in this endeavor because he's got a great product. And I'll tell you what, the taste test for me worked today. And I'm taking some home, and I'm gonna dump mine on shrimp and grits down in Charleston, South Carolina. So I may be opening up a restaurant down in Charleston. Shrimp and grits with Warrior sauce. What do you think? I think that's a good combination. You think I'll sell?
I think you may have a job.
They may put me on one of these little rail cars or something, pumping me out. You know, he's talking about shrimp and grits on, but it's Warrior sauce. I don't know how them people going, but I'll tell you what, I'm pretty good. I'll convince them. I'll bring some of those Marine skills to the table and tell them, you better eat this stuff, you know. This stuff is good. But again, it's great to be back in Augusta, Georgia, and thank you for everything you do over here. Thank you for supporting Fort Gordon. Thank you for all the people who have served and sacrificed. Congratulations, fella. Congratulations to your wife, to your family, to your team. You're going to be successful. And like I say, Next time you come to Charleston, shrimp and grits with Warrior Choice. Semper Fi.